let's go on. Let's move on to Caitlyn Jenner. Taking trans rights into the late 1700s. This is, let's see. She's running for governor. If you haven't voted no on the recall yet, and you live in California, what's wrong with you? Get at it. She does not have a shot, by the way. No, I mean, it's not going to happen. She'd sooner win a Grand Prix or NASCAR. What's the NASCAR when they actually go through city streets, right? Sooner that. Let's see.
I am for a women's right to choose. I am also for a state having the ability to make their own laws.
No, then you're not for a woman's right to choose. You are not. If you are for a state violating federal law where people can freely move from state to state and maintain the same inalienable rights, then you are not for a woman's right to choose and support the Texas law.
And so I support Texas in that decision. That's their decision.
No, it is not. It is not. It is. If it's a woman's right to choose, then it's a woman's right to choose everywhere in the country. If you don't want the same rights as other Americans in the States, this is like, look, I'm for black girls being allowed to go to white schools. But if Mississippi wants to, pass a law against that, then, I think it's wrong to send in the National Guard. That's what she's saying. Just dumb.
I'm okay with that. But
I'm okay with it. I'm just okay with it. It's okay. It's okay. Is this where we find out she's got all her money in coat hangers?
Being a woman's right to choose, I don't see any changes in our laws in California in the future.
But
I support the law in Texas, but I'm running to be governor. I don't see any changes because the legislature is soundly in Democratic hands, and no Republican would ever have a shot of actually getting elected to office as governor in the state of California if it wasn't for how shitty the recall laws are written.
Fine with the Texas law, even though you say that you support abortion rights, you are fine with a law that essentially outlaws abortion.
I think they have the right in their state to do what they
to take women's rights away. That's what, yeah.
want to do. Now, do I agree with the decision or not? No, to be honest with you, I actually probably do not agree with the decision.
Probably? What do you mean probably? I probably do not agree. This is when somebody's like, am I going to lose the chance to run for president in 2024? You have no shot. Ma'am, you have no shot. None whatsoever. If they're not going to vote for Sarah Palin for president, they're sure as shit not going to vote for a trans woman.
But I agree with they have the right to make their own decision. I am for...
and by the way, when she says, I agree that they have the right to make their own decision, she's talking about Texas, not women. Just don't get confused at the tail end of that clip. Listen to this shit at the tail end. Listen.
Decision, but I agree with they have the right to make their own decision.
And she means Texas, just so you know.